Good morning and welcome to Unstoppable Daily. My name is Laura Collins and I'm so glad to be here with you this morning. And Unstoppable Daily is a space where we worship together and we hear a short devotion from one of our pastors. So I really hope that this morning is an encouragement to you. And for the last 6 weeks, we've been in a series called Unstoppable. And our number one goal with Unstoppable is 100% participation. So I want to say thank you so much for participating with us, for engaging in Unstoppable through these last 6 weeks. This series is going to change the trajectory of our church forever, and we're so glad that you got to be a part of it. Now, if you want to continue to participate in generosity with us, there are multiple ways that you can do that. You can give online, you can give via the Compass app, or you can give through texting. And again, we want to say thank you for helping us reach our goals through Unstoppable and just changing the life and structure of our church and our community and our state and our country and our world. We can't do it without you, so we want to say thank you. Now let's step into our time of worship together.
Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Unstoppable Daily. I'm so glad you're here and you made it to worship with us this morning, wherever you are. I love this song and I love its message, that our God is faithful, so no matter where you find yourself this morning, His promises still stand, and He is for you this morning. So let's just lift this up.
God of Abraham, you're the God of covenants and faithful promises. Time and time again, you have proven you'll do just what you said. Though the storms may come and the winds may blow, I'll remain steadfast and let my heart learn when you speak a word, it comes to pass. Great is your faithfulness to me. Great is your faithfulness to me. From the rising sun to the setting, same I will praise your name. Great is your faithfulness to me. Yeah. You're so faithful to us, Lord. God, from age to age, though the earth may pass away, your word remains the same. Your history can prove there's nothing you can't do. You're faithful and true. Though the storms may come and the winds may blow, I'll remain steadfast and let my heart learn when you speak a word, it will come to pass. Great is your faithfulness to me. Great is your faithfulness to me. From the rising sun to the setting, same I will praise your name. Great is your faithfulness to me.
Oh, you are a faithful God, never runs out.
Never runs out.
You never leave us behind. my hope and firm foundation. He'll never let me down.
I put my faith in Jesus.
Yes, I do.
My anchor to the ground.
He's our hope.
My hope in firm foundation.
He'll never let us
He'll
down.
never let me down. He'll never let me down. Oh, great is your faithfulness to me. Great is your faithfulness to me. From the rising sun to the setting same, I will praise your name. Great is your faithfulness to me. Great is your faithfulness to me. One more time, listen. Great is your faithfulness to me.
Hey, welcome to Unstoppable Daily. My name is Chris Gabbard, the online campus pastor. It is a joy to be with you today as we journey through what the Unstoppable Initiative is all about in regards to how it's going to affect the online ministry, the online campus here at Compass. And so I just want to take a few moments of your time today, whether you're gathered by a fireplace or you're going for a walk or you're driving to work and you're listening, or whether you're on your couch. I just want to encourage you a little bit about what God is going to do through Unstoppable for our online campus. Now listen, I have no doubt that maybe many of you are connected to a physical campus, but for moments there in 2020, we were all online. So for that moment, you were a part of our online campus for a season. Now maybe you're still connected for various reasons, even though you're here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, but we also know that many of you in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and beyond, around the country, around the world, are connected to our online campus. And this campus ministers to you right where you are. And we want you to know it is our joy and our honor to connect with you every single week, either on the Unstoppable Daily or on our weekend experiences. And so we want to say thank you for being an incredible campus for us online. Here's a couple things I want to journey through with you today. So if you want to take some notes, feel free to do that. If not, I just want to encourage you with what God has done and what we feel He's going to continue to do to expand our territory in regards to our online experience. Our mission is navigating people to God online. That's what we're about. And we do that through broadcasting our weekend experiences as well as our Compass Dailies each and every day. Now, what I love about these experiences is that we can connect and engage with one another in a chat room. Now, maybe you've never hopped into the chat room before. You're kind of nervous, didn't know what to expect. I wanted you to know that we have chat hosts that are there each and every experience, that pray with people, that encourage people, that walk you through the experience, especially those that join us for the very first time. So I want to encourage you, engage with us in the chat room. Ministry happens when we have relational ministry that is built through our chat host. They answer questions and they pray with people. So I just want to encourage you, if you're ever hopped on to a worship experience and you have something you need prayer for, let one of our chat hosts know. They would love to do that. That's the excitement of the online campus, is that we're able to build relationships. Even though we may never see each other or be around each other physically, we're able to build relationships through our chat and through our chat hosts. And so I want to say I'm so grateful for every chat host we have that dives into helping people get connected here at Compass. You know, we also broadcast for special events. A lot of those sometimes are men's events or women's events, especially our children and student ministries that we broadcast to as well. We also broadcast our Rooted celebration. Many of you have been a part of Rooted, and we broadcast that now online so people can be a part of the Rooted experience remotely. Now, I'm proud to say that through our discipleship pastor, Brooks Talbot, we were able to have a Rooted session only online, and people from across the country and Washington State, from San Antonio, Texas, all gather to be a part of Rooted online. That is an incredible thing. Here's the amazing story, is those people stayed connected to a community group and are still in community today. That's just one of the wins from our online campus. And so, whether we broadcast here locally to you wherever you are, we want you to know that our goal is to have you get connected to Compass as much as possible. Not just join us for the weekend or Compass Dailies. We want you to be connected to a group, to join Rooted, maybe even to get baptized. Those are the ways that we want you to continue to connect with what God is doing as a part of Unstoppable through our online campus. Here's a couple things that I want you to know. You know, a lot of times people view an online campus as maybe just a camera and some lights, but we want you to know that there are real people and real people that are on beyond the other side of the camera. You know, I love the fact that Joseph, who's basically our production director for our online campus, man, he puts in so much hard work to prepare the weekend experiences for you, the Compass Dailies. I want to thank Rory Green and Laura and just all of their staff and Joe, who put together the Compass Dailies for you each and every week. You know, it takes a team of people to collaborate so that you can experience Jesus in a brand new way, maybe even for the first time. And so while it takes a bunch of people and prep and prayer behind the scenes, we realize that the people on the other side of the camera are real people that are hearing Jesus perhaps for the first time. Maybe someone who's drifted away from God and they feel like this is their last resort to come back to God. Maybe someone who's considering suicide and they chose to jump online one last time to experience a glimpse of hope, and they find Jesus and understand that he saved them from their sin. You know, we want you to know that the online campus focuses on those real people. When I think about our online campus, I think about people like Micah from Washington State, who really connected to our online campus through some friends and some relatives, and now she has never been to a physical campus, but she's leading a community group. She went through Rooted. Maybe you've heard her story at Advanced Commitment Night. But now she is a chat host, and she helps with our rebroadcast on Sunday nights and Monday nights at 8 p.m. So she is now chatting with people for the very first time and encouraging them and praying with them. I think about Danielle from St. Louis, Missouri. She travels to Dallas frequently, and she came a couple of years ago, came to the physical campus here at Colleyville, and she normally attends online. I had the honor and privilege of baptizing her because she was connected to our online campus. I think about Danielle often. I think about Christina in Brownwood, Texas, and her family, who were a part of our online campus during 2020 and now has making plans to get baptized. We're actually thinking about traveling down to their home in Brownwood, Texas to baptize them in their pool. I mean, these are real people. These are awesome things. I think about Bonnie in Idaho, who connects with us every Sunday morning. Tony in Indianapolis. The Jackson family in Oregon, who once lived in California and moved to Oregon, they're still connected to Compass Online. I think about Chris in California, who tunes in every Sunday morning. I think about the Clifton family in Frisco, not too far from us here, but are connected each and every week. Rob in Guatemala, one of our mission partners, but connects families in Guatemala, and they connect to our online campus every weekend as well. Those are just a small glimpse into the stories of people who are connected to our online campus. And I want to encourage you, when you give here at Compass, you give people an opportunity to hear Jesus through a computer, through an iPad, through a TV, through YouTube, Facebook, our church online platform. When you give here at Compass, it allows people to be able to experience the gospel of Jesus Christ. And so I want to pause for a moment and say thank you for your generosity. Because when you give, lives are being changed across the country, in the DFW area, and around the world. Many of you maybe are stat people. Hey, give me some numbers, Chris. I love the numbers. Over 5,500 people are connected to our online campus worship experience every week. 5,500 people. That's people across the country and around the world. In fact, over 22 states across the U.S. are connected to a weekend experience. We have 6 countries, sometimes more, that are connected every weekend. Man, it's a global ministry right now that are reaching people in every stage of life. Whatever they may be going through, they are experiencing the hope of Jesus Christ from our weekend experience. And that happens when we connect others to Jesus Christ, when we navigate people to God. Now, one of the things that I always say online, and you probably know this, is to share the experience, share the worship experience. That's how you can navigate people to God. When you click that share button, someone on your Facebook feed or your Instagram or Twitter, they'll see that link and they'll have the courage and maybe the curiosity to click on that to understand and see maybe what God is going to be able to do in their life. So I always say this, never underestimate the power of clicking that share button, because someone you know, a coworker, a friend, a neighbor, a family member, could be introduced to Jesus for the very first time. Another thing that I'm excited about is that we are in a couple assisted living complexes. These are families and people who are gathered in a common area, in an assisted living complex, and they're hearing the Word of God every single day, bringing hope to their current circumstance. We also have watch parties. Now, this was a big thing before the pandemic, and understandably, we've had to back off on those, on the focus of those as of late. But we see that God's going to continue to work in those. What is a watch party? This is where you have some neighbors, maybe in an apartment complex or your neighborhood, and you invite them into your home to watch and be a part and participate in the worship experience online. Maybe it's just simply having coffee available for them, maybe some breakfast snacks, and you just invite them to your living room or to your garage or your man cave or your dining room, wherever you have a space, to invite a few people in to watch and participate in the experience. Watch parties are what is growing our church, and we believe is what's going to be the future of our online campus. One of the last things is we're adding additional platforms to expand our reach. Right now, we're on YouTube Live, Facebook Live, and our church online platform at compasschurch.online. Now listen, those are 3 platforms that most of us are connecting to right now, but we want to expand that. We have dreams of what it looks like to go to Instagram and to Twitch and different places, because here's what we feel. In order to navigate people to God, we have to expand our reach, and so we can gather anyone and everyone. As Pastor Drew always says, we want to be a church that people from the north, south, east, and west gather together to experience and hear the Word of God. And so here's what our online campus is able to do. We're able to reach people that maybe physical campuses weren't able to reach. People that may no longer ever be close to one of our Compass physical campuses. They've moved away, or they already live somewhere and they've never stepped foot to a physical campus. Now they are connected to Compass Christian Church, and that happens through your generosity. So again, I want to say thank you for that. What about when we nail things down to discipleship? Because what we want you to do is engage in the ministry of Compass, right? And one of the definitions we use here at Compass is to go deeper into God's Word. What does that look like? Is to apply it to our lives. We want you to take the weekend experience, take notes, right? And apply it to your life. And so we want to do that in several ways. One is individually. Maybe journal. Maybe continue to take your notes throughout the week and read the past weekend's experience message, right? The second thing is join an online group. We want you to connect and do community with other people. That's what God created you for, is for community. And so we just don't want you to log on and watch. We want you to engage into a community group, do life and share life with people. And guess what? Through our online campus, you can do that whether you live next to somebody or you live thousands of miles away. We can connect. The other thing is Rooted Online. This is an amazing opportunity. We talked a little bit about that earlier. But if you've never been through Rooted, I would encourage you to go to compass.church/rooted and get connected to an 11-week discipleship program that will help you find your purpose in life and what God has for you. And most of the time, you will find a group through Rooted. That group that you stay with for 11 weeks, that'll form into a group. You'll build lasting relationships, and bam, there you go. You've got community no matter where you live. Here's a couple things I want to close with today. As the online campus pastor, it is my joy to see life change happen across all of our campuses, including our online campus. I think God's hand of favor and blessing has been upon our online campus during this difficult season of the last year and a half. And we know that God has many more plans for what He's going to do within the online campus. I want to say thank you. Thank you for being a part of the online campus. Thank you for connecting with us. Thank you for sharing the experiences and the Compass Dailies with people that you know. And thank you for your generosity. It's because of all those things that the online campus, the sky is the limit for what God is going to do. I hope you'll tune in with us tomorrow as we continue with Unstoppable Daily. And I'm so grateful for the Unstoppable Initiative and all that God is going to do. Thank you for being a huge part of Unstoppable here at Compass. God bless you.
Thank you so much for being here with us this morning. I hope that you're feeling encouraged after that time of worship and hearing that message. And I want to let you know that this weekend we are starting a brand new series here at Compass called 3 Questions Everyone Has About God. And this is a great series to invite a friend to, where we're going to tackle some of those most asked questions about God. It's a great series for anyone, whether you've been in church for a long time or if you have someone in your life who's questioning faith and would like to know more about God. This is the series for them. So make sure that you join us. If you want more information on our campus times and locations, you can go to compass.church for all of that information. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.